Hey y'all, this is Jimmy Goodwin with TWFG Insurance, and today I want to talk about the inspection that's going to happen after you purchase that brand new commercial insurance policy. So without further delay, let's get started. Hey y'all, so a lot of business owners assume that once they sign that application and pay their premium for that brand new business policy, that their policy is in force and they don't have to worry about it for another year. Well, sometimes that's true, sometimes it's not. You see, in most states, the insurance company has a certain amount of time after that policy goes into force that they have to do their additional underwriting to make sure that it fits into their underwriting criteria. And one of the ways they do that is they do an inspection. So that inspection might be over the phone, where the inspector simply asks you questions about your business and your employees and things like that, or they may send out an inspector to your location. If they send out an inspector to your location, what that inspector is going to do is they're going to talk to you about your business operations, and they're also going to look around to make sure that there are no hazards on that property. After they get done, they'll write up the report, they'll send it to the insurance company, and the insurance company will look over it, compare it to what their underwriting standards are, and if it meets everything, no harm, no foul, you won't even hear from them. However, if there is something wrong, they're going to send you a letter. Depending on how severe the deficiency is from their underwriting criteria, will determine what kind of remediation you need to do, or if they're even going to allow you to keep the policy. If your operations are so far off from what you told them, like, let's say for instance, you said, I just run a car repair shop, but you actually do towing and you do repairing of big rigs and things like that, they're probably just going to cancel the policy. Now, of course, they'll give you a little bit of notice to get a replacement policy, but they're going to cancel it. But let's say that it was just some minor stuff. They're going to send you a list of recommendations. And those recommendations really aren't recommendations. They're just a notice that says either you fix this or we're going to cancel your policy. And they'll give you a certain amount of time to do it. What I tell my clients is this: read over those recommendations, make sure it looks like they even apply to you. Sometimes, and it doesn't happen often, the inspector might even go to the wrong location. Again, it doesn't happen often, but it can. But if you look over those recommendations and it looks like it probably applies to you, you got to kind of make a decision. You got to say, does complying with these recommendations make sense for my business? If the cost is dramatic or if it's huge, you might want to go back to your agent and say, we probably need to shop around for a different carrier, somebody who isn't going to care so much about this particular thing. If you decide, hey, I'm going to go ahead and take care of these recommendations, then you need to look over it, see how much time you have, and get them taken care of. Once you have them taken care of, notify your agent that they're done and ask what you need to provide to him or her to show that you have completed those recommendations. Once you have satisfied those requirements and sent over proof to your insurance company, then everything will likely be okay. And I say likely because nothing is 100%, but probably 99% you're going to be fine. Now, the one thing you don't want to do is just ignore those recommendations, because if you ignore them and don't act on them or don't communicate with the insurance company, they're for certain going to cancel your policy. If you have any questions about your current policy or about something that happened that you don't quite understand with maybe an inspection or something like that, please reach out to us. We're happy to help you, even if you're not one of our customers.